Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther the Third.
Hello there, wrestling fans. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, on the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. Today, I have a gentleman that is coming on the podcast that's doing big things. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to Big AC. Welcome, big guy. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Joe? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Can't wait to have some corned beef and cabbage later on. It's going to be a pretty interesting day in the Panther house.
Nice. Yeah, I know everybody around here is doing like the bar crawl stuff and everything. So I will not be doing that. I will be here. It's my one errand day to clean and everything like that. So it's my one free day. So I'm not doing that.
It's one of those things that like you're an adult and you're like, I want to go have a beer. And then your friend's like, I'll have another beer. And it's just like, but are you driving? Ugh. St. Patrick's Day. I'll stay home. I'll have fun. I love my beer. I love corned beef and cabbage. But if I could stay home, I'll stay home. I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch some old wrestling.
I'm usually the designated driver a lot of the time. So I'm like, that's another reason why I'm staying home, because I'm not driving anybody home tonight. So I'm good. I'm here in my pajamas. I got my headset on. Like, I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Yeah. So with your wrestling career, what made you choose wrestling? Like, what was your thoughts?
So I started watching wrestling when I was 10. And, I was on the perceived notion, like, oh, wrestling's fake. And I wouldn't watch that. Like, that's dumb, right? And then I kid you not, this had to be like the go home SmackDown before WrestleMania 23. So this was like Undertaker and Batista and John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. So this is my first time watching wrestling. And I'll never forget, it's a tag match between Paul London and Brian Kendrick versus Deuce and Domino. So a lot of people don't even remember who Deuce and Domino is.
I remember. You're kind of like, here we go, fans. If you're young to remember, they didn't go back. I feel old by saying going back, but those kids don't really remember because they were like, if Vince must have watched Grease,
right,
when they were thinking of these characters, because it was like Deuce and Domino were like, hey, what's going on with the Grease jackets, and then they had Cherry with the little poodle skirts, and oh my god,
it must have worked, because I watched that match and it hooked me in, and I was like, oh, that was cool. And then literally the last segment is Undertaker and Batista standing off from each other, and you just have all these security guards, and these guys just look like giants. And then they start going at it, just beating up all the security. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. And then ever since then, I just kept watching the product and just getting more into wrestling. And what made me pursue wrestling was this was New Year's Eve of 2016 going to 2017. And at this point, I've been, I've kind of been not watching wrestling for a while. At this point, I'm like 19, 20, just trying to figure out my life and everything. And then, one day I just decided, you know what? I'm going to become a wrestler. I said, 2017, I'm going to become a wrestler. And I'm going to do it. And that's that. And granted, it didn't take me until another 3 years until COVID shut everything down. And I have to say, if it wasn't for COVID, I probably wouldn't be sitting here on this podcast, because wrestling is expensive, but stimulus checks helped out. So the stimulus checks definitely helped pay for my training for sure.
So who trained you?
So it's kind of it's like a mixed bag of people, because when we started training, it was like July of 2020. So pretty much in the middle of COVID. Basically, there was no vaccines. We still not knowing exactly what the effects of COVID is going to be yet. So when we started training, I train at MCW in Maryland.
I know them.
And, yes, sir. And one of the head trainers for a very long time is the late great RJ Meyer, also known as the Bruiser. At that time, he was still battling leukemia at the time, so he couldn't be really be present in that way for training. So I remember we started, we had like just some of like the guys who's been there for a while, helping us train. Some names here, Khan, who's now in AEW with the Gates of Agony, Moses, who was his former tag partner in Ring of Honor. Shoot, some of the advanced guys helped out. Miami Mike Walker, Miles Hawkins, and then eventually, once we did get a head coach, oh, sorry, let me backtrack. Dean Etheridge, who's been a part of the company for a while, he was a big part of my training. Drolix, part of Black Wall Street, he's the head trainer there now, and also I credit Brian Johnson, the Mecca. If anybody ever knows.
Oh yeah, I know Mecca. I watched him lose the PPW title, and I was getting on his case. I thought he was gonna rip me over the barricade and throw
Listen,
me into the pole because he kept giving me that. And I was like,
he's kind of the similar way when it comes to him being a head coach. It's you don't want to piss off Brian Johnson in practice, so let's just put it that way.
I thought my glasses were about to get snapped, crackled, and popped all over the arena.
Man. I bet, man. He's definitely somebody who's really helped me elevate myself in terms of pro wrestling, because I think like everybody there, like in terms of the fundamentals and hitting the ropes and how to take a bump and how to present yourself and everything, um which is well needed. And I think everybody does a great job. But Brian, he brings that extra layer of like, okay, this is how you be a big man. This is how, like, the whys of what you do, the things that you do in the ring, if that makes any sense. Like, why hit him with a forearm instead of a punch 3 times? Like, make it more impactful, make it mean something. And also, character work is far none. He's probably the best character in professional wrestling, if I say so myself.
He has something else about his character that you just can't see, like the toughness, the promos. Like, has he like did like what kind of advice did he give you on like promo skills and like the characterization of like what big AC is and stuff like that?
I think one of the biggest advice, I don't even know if it's actually advice, it's just more so like him just telling me the way it is. Pretty much whenever, like, I doubt myself sometimes when I'm training. I'm like, oh, I didn't get this sequence right, I didn't get this drill right, whatever. And Brian will pull me aside like, hey, DJ, you're a badass. Just be a badass. Just do you. And I think, like, once he started feeding me that, if he's telling me that, then I have to believe it. So I kind of just adapt that to my character. I'm like, okay, what is Big AC? Okay, Big AC, he takes no prisoners. He's going to do whatever the hell he wants to do. He's going to beat up everybody in the ring. There's nothing nobody can do about it. So in terms of that, I think that's probably some of the best advice he's ever given me.
Yeah, that's like this complicated with the world of wrestling these days. You really have to have like your legit character, AC. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have a certain character, people won't like catch that attention to that character and the way you're doing it. So, like, is it tougher to pick a character these days than it is? Because everybody wants to be either like a big monster or like a mysterious thing with a mask with the like there's characters like I just interviewed Phil Insane, people like that, like scary characters. Or is it easier to pick a character because you're like looking at a movie or like something like that?
I think it's a little bit of both, because, like, for example, you'll see so many money gimmicks, like, hey, I'm rich and I own this, that, and the third. You see like the same type of gimmick over and over, the basis of a gimmick. In my opinion, what separates that both is how is me going to be this rich dude that has like a trust fund and owns all these, like, how would I act in that situation if I was that type of person? I think what separates people is, some people, they're playing a character and some people become a character. And I think the becoming a character part is basically literally like putting, like you said before, like putting yourself into a movie role and just say, how would I play this character? how would I play a detective? How would I play like a kung fu master? How would I play a doctor? You know, unless you're playing like a action based off of somebody like a real life person. How would I, be as that person? That's just how I try to look at it.
So, like, what is a daily life, and what is it like within your wrestling career? What is it like a daily like adventure with you within wrestling? Like, how do you plan your workout regimens and like your you're like when you go to a show? Like, how do you plan that within your schedule? What is it like?
It's chaotic. It's it's chaotic. If I tell anybody like my daily routine, they'll just be like, dude, that's a lot. And I'm just like, I know, but it has to get done. So my daily routine is, so I wake up probably around 9, 10 o'clock, get ready for work, go to work until about 7-ish. Depending on the day, I will hi DK. I worked the show with him last night. So
Hi, DK. Welcome to the fun world, dudes at ringside.
don't ever have him on your podcast. Trust me, you'll
Yeah.
get canceled immediately. Negative viewers.
Oh, shoot.
uh,
Yeah. Well,
um, then okay. Then I'll go to work. Now I'll go to the gym. If it's a day that I don't have training, I'll go to the gym for about 2-3 hours. Whatever weightlifting workout I got going on that day. Then I'll try to end with cardio. I'll try to go anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. And then if I want to change it up, I might do like treadmill intervals or something like that. Days that I do train, I'll leave work, go straight to training. Try to stay longer because I usually get there later because of my job. And then, go home, sleep, show day. My whole entire day is dedicated to the show. So I'll just tell everybody, my friends or who's not wrestlers or my mom and dad, like, hey, I'm going here. Don't worry if you don't hear from me in the next 12 hours.
yeah.
That's basically it. So yeah, it's not exciting per se. I just get up and take it one day at a time and just try to fit everything to my schedule.
Our one fan in the chat, DK, wants to know: do you play PlayStation, PS5?
Yeah, that's my that is the correct hand. Wait. Here we go. Everything's backwards. There
I
we
can
go.
see
Yes, my
it.
PS5 back there. Yeah. I do play PS5. I haven't had a lot of time to play it recently. So I can't really give you any go-to games that I'm currently playing because I got like the old WWE 2K. I got the old NBA 2K on my PlayStation. So, but I'm more so like a story-based gamer. So like Telltale games, I love Telltale games. Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, Life is Strange, like anything with a good story.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So
Would you bring back like a Resident Evil and put it on the new PlayStation, or would you just think of a whole new storyline?
like the original Resident Evil, like how far are we going back?
Like, I don't know. Would you write an all new story for Resident Evil and put it on the new PlayStation 5? Like,
See the most recent one, where it's like first person, that story is like really good. It's
mm,
like they actually brought back Resident Evil for me, so I was just like, dang. And also like the remakes they did are pretty good too. So I'm always up for like a new story.
mm,
Like let's not keep redoing the same
yeah.
old thing. Like, yeah, remaster's great and all, but let's tell it a whole new story. Let's get crazy with it. Let's go somewhere we've never been before.
Would you bring it to another level, like another country? I'd go to a different country
Ooh,
completely. I'd
I
go to
feel
like
like
England or something like that,
it,
or
okay,
go.
it would
You know what I
have to
mean?
be
Like
a
go to
country.
yeah.
It would have to be a country that I haven't done before. 'Cause I feel like all the Resident Evils have been in like different. I think like one was in Africa, and then like I think the most recent one, two have been in like no, one was in like southern Louisiana something, and then the other one I think might have been in like
Resident
somewhere
Evil
in
in a
Europe.
strip club. Oh my god.
You know what? Hey, you might have something here. You might let's say the character starts, right? The character starts, he's in the club, he's throwing the ones, he's getting a drink, and then they're like up to the stage, Precious, right?
Yeah.
Precious comes out, but now she's a zombie. Everybody's like, yo, what? And then that just happens. And you see zombie strippers everywhere. The main character, he's running out the strip club. Now the world's on fire. Everything's gone to shit. Like, yo, let's write this, man. Me and
Oh
you, let's
God,
write
we have to write this. You have to do. Oh my.
Resident Evil. How many Resident Evils they got? 7?
Yeah.
8. Resident Evil 8, written by us.
Resident Evil
Joe
8,
Pan-
boom chicka bang.
Joe Panther and Big AC. We're writing Resident Evil 8.
Oh my God, you can see me. I'm like wearing my polo, my red glasses, and the little hat. I was like, this gun's too heavy, man.
Yeah.
I need smaller guns.
Just make me the main villain. Make me the big bad. I want to be the
Oh
big bad.
God. Did you see me? I'm like little me. They give me an AR-15. They just open the doors. They're like, here, Joe. Here. I'm like, can I have my guns? I'm thinking I'm gonna get something like the Crow with these 2 handguns. And they just Joe here. What? An AR-15? And I got it.
Yeah.
I'm just like shooting everything. I miss like 50 of the zombies. They're just like, and I'm like,
yes. I like what we're cooking.
because I'm little, so I'll be like, my eyes closing and everything, and I'm just like,
hey man, little smaller statured people are more resilient when it comes to fights and survival. Everybody looks at me and be like, oh, he's a big guy, I could take him. But it's like, hey, the little guy, he can hit you in the kneecaps, he can hit you below the belt, punch you in the nose, things you wouldn't even think about.
that'll be the funniest thing ever. They have to make me like so like like how they make them run.
Yeah.
They make the person run, so I'll be like, I'll get full speed, and I'll just be like, oh, damn it! And like
you turn around, the zombie is maybe like a foot behind you. You're like, what?
Didn't even get anywhere. Oh God, we got a lot of friends in the chat now. We got Tina. Hey Tina. Tina.
Hey Tina. That's my shooter. She be taking the flicks.
I love Tina. Tina was on Dudes at Ringside a few weeks ago.
She was. I got to watch that. That was her first interview. So that was a proud moment watching her get her first podcast.
I was honored to have her on, and I never had a photographer on the podcast, and I'm like, had to make Tina my first because she's awesome. She has some shots. So many shots. Oh my gosh.
She has helped my Tinder profile so much.
Helpful.
Thank you, Tina.
Poor Tina is getting hate. Don't hate Tina. She's the best. Don't kill Tina. We need her.
Is it DK hating on Tina? I know who's hating. DK, stop hating, bro. Stop. We
got Tina. We got H. We got the guy in there. We need more wrestlers. We got 3 people. Let's be people to watch. So like, yeah, that'll be me. And like, if it was a cartoon, have like the voice of John Leguizamo as me. Just like,
okay,
be like, because he's my favorite actor. I'll be like, John, can you do the voice of me in a video game? Like, we need it. We need it.
Okay, here's that. Okay, new topic. If anybody can play us in a movie, like who would be your handpicked actor?
For me, John Leguizamo, hands down.
Okay, I respect it. So voice and okay, I got you.
Because I'm little, I guess in the video game it would have to be physically me with the dots on me running around.
Yeah.
And then have like the voice of John Leguizamo like on the headset, like you're doing in a studio, doing my voice.
I see. So you'll be doing all the motion capture.
Yes.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
But it's funny when I do shoot a zombie, I blast him, and then I'm just like, oh man, I got blood on my glasses.
Like, this is a new T-shirt. This is a new polo.
Oh man, I just got this one. My mom got me this one.
You're standing on a pile of 50 zombies. You're just like, oh, my clothes are messed up, man. God,
I lost my hands. But then when I'm in the strip club, I'm just like, yeah. Oh man, I was having fun. We had $100. That's how my whole story.
I just ordered a bottle. It's not coming anymore.
I guess I gotta hop the bar. Like with being me, if everything starts exploding, I'm jumping over the bar and grabbing the bottle, putting it in my belt.
See, little guys are resourceful, man. I wouldn't even thought to do that.
Put it in the holster, like right next to me. Need a
There you
drink
go.
later.
Eat a drink. You can smash it. You can cut them up. You can do. You see what I mean,
There you
man?
go. See.
Exactly.
I'm creative. Yeah. So for you, I'm trying to think what actor would like play.
I already got it picked out.
Oh wait,
Already got it
who do
picked
you got? Who do you got?
out. Oh, easy, man. The one who looks the most likely like me, man. Michael B. Jordan, of course, man.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
He's had to grow back out the dreads, man. Just he don't got to get no big. Just stay where he's at. Maybe Killmonger mode, and then he just big AC. That's it.
Awesome.
Simple. He gets all the ladies and everything, man. He beats everybody up. Simple.
Yeah,
You know.
definitely. Everybody that's in the chat right now, please definitely subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot. If whoever's in the chat, please. Besides, like, do you collect anything else besides awesome like playing video games? Even though you haven't really got anything that much for your PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I'm not a big collector, man. I don't feel like I'm in that point in my life, or I don't think I've reached that point in my life to where I'm just like, oh, I like this one thing, this particular thing, and I'm going to keep getting more of them and just keep piling those on. I'm not there yet, man. Like I try doing the Funko Pop route. Mainly for my dad, because he wanted like all of the black characters in like superhero movies and stuff.
Yeah,
So he has a little collection there, but yeah, I don't really have anything I collect really. I guess tapestries. I got like 3 tapestries in my room, so I guess tapestries.
you got some other haters. I feel like haters in the house, haters in the chat.
Hey, Kralish, you know what's up, man. You know what's up when I see you. That's
Oh
all.
boy,
That's all.
I've never been a referee, but I definitely want to be one day.
Hey man, hey, let's do it, man. You can special guest referee one of my matches.
Give me a
Uh,
black polo with white stripes. That'll be the funniest ever.
Okay, so here, let's set it up. So DK Van Dude, because you like to talk a lot. Yeah, you can be my special guest referee. Every time in the corner, just don't count. Just let
Be
me
like,
wail on him.
I'll be talking to Tina. Tina, oh my God, girl, it's been a while since I've seen you. Just get totally
Exactly,
distracted by Tina.
exactly. Not even distracted. You're doing your job, man. It's DK Van Dude, like he, right?
You'll be
Like yeah,
yelling at me. You didn't never have me on the podcast that time, Joe. My phone crashed. I didn't know about that one.
yeah.
The messages got deleted. I got logged out of
Oh,
Instagram.
oh yeah, I lost your number from my iCloud.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot my password to Instagram. Ooh.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So yeah, have you ever thought of going to any other promotion in the East Coast that you haven't been to yet?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely want to check out PPW. I would love to work for
I go there. That's one of
PPW.
my home places. I go all the
I've
time.
heard. I've heard. I definitely whenever there's a date where I'm hopefully not booked for anything, and the
April
timing lines
20th.
up.
April 20th, Super Show.
If there's a date in like May, possibly. I don't know.
5-star also. DK just said 5-star.
Yep, true. 5 stars running.
They're good. I love 5-star. They're another good one.
Yeah. I worked for him a couple times.
Good people. Really good people. And also there's one in Hazleton, also. High Grounds.
High Ground. Okay. I
Yep.
think I've heard of High Grounds. Yeah, and then definitely trying to hit up Jersey. Definitely would love to work in New York at some point. Then shoot, if I could branch out past the Northeast, maybe go to the West Coast, maybe go overseas, maybe go down south where I'm from, then hey, like I'm game.
There's
So
in New Jersey, the one you said, there's ISPW.
ISPW. Okay.
There's some good ones. There's ISPW. There's Battlefield. There's another good one. Battlefield.
I have heard of Battlefield. Yep.
I like Battle. I like the good. There's some good people over there that I always talk to. They're like, "You need to come here," and I'm like, "If my job lets me have off, my name is Jeff." Like, work.
I got you. Yeah. Same here. Anything on the weekends, if it's during the weekday, it's probably a no-go for me.
Yeah, it's so bad because like my job knows I do this podcast, and they know I like going to shows, and they're like, "So you know that you're gonna be working?" And I'm like, "My name's Jeff," and then I run.
Right. Exactly. Like, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be sick that day, so I can't come in by.
I'm stupid. I would have called out as I'm sitting in the seat, and the first person gets slammed. Like, can I call out? Oh my God.
2, 3. There we go.
I just look like, Joe, you got a wrestling show? No. And then the camera's suddenly right on me. I'm watching you on the camera.
But then at that point, they're watching wrestling, so it's like, who's the
You're
real guy?
watching. I'm like, oh, thank you for
Exactly.
watching the show.
Exactly. Yeah. There you
Joe, we
go.
need to talk to you when you come into work on Monday. Oh, frick. And then you just sit my head down. I duck in my chair.
Just give them free tickets next time. Give them free tickets next time.
I know the promoter. I'll help you out. Yeah. So have you ever created yourself in any like a WWE game or anything like that?
Oh, who hasn't? Who hasn't? Like, yeah, it's different now that I'm a wrestler because before, I'll have a big guy or like a 217-pound guy that's just really yoked and have him do flips and shit. Now, oh wait, can I cuss on there? I feel
Oh
like
yeah, we're not PJ.
okay, shit, great, awesome, fuck yeah.
Jesus, as long as we don't get kicked off the internet, because I've had some crazy stories on this podcast the past year. I had
Yeah,
Jem Jules talk about she got her female part stapled by another female wrestler to the ring.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy moment.
That was an awful image just painted in my mind just now. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Randy with an eye stapled her to the ring. Randy West. Good old
Randy with
West.
an eye.
Yeah.
So
Randy
instead
with
of the
an eye.
Y is an I.
Yeah, as an eye.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, my real name's Randy, and then we became like subtle best friends. She was like, "You're my best friend now." And I'm like, "If you staple me to the ring, I'm gonna cry." No, I'll be. As soon as that stapler comes out of her bag, she'll hear, "Peace out, I win, I lose." I'll be out of that ring.
How do you stay? I don't. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Next
Yeah,
time.
it was an interesting time. It was an interesting time. It was an
Yeah.
interesting time in that moment. So like, yeah. So with your wrestling career, like, do you ever see yourself like one day if you can't do it anymore, be like a trainer?
Um. I've definitely thought about it and considered it, and I guess it'll just I guess I'll just have to see when the time comes. Or if the time comes, I should say. I definitely love wrestling right now, like competing in ring and traveling and going places. And I told myself in 10 years, if I haven't been to the places I want to go to, and I decide to hang up the boots one day, my number one thing is I don't want to regret not being a professional wrestler and not going out and pursue it. Because at the end of the day, I can say, you know what, I might not have gotten to where I want to go to, but I actually put in the work and tried my best, and it just wasn't in the cards for me. There's a lot of people that can't say the same thing. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, possibly, we'll see.
So who made your gear?
Good question.
Yeah.
I I'm sorry. It's so Coy Phillips. He makes my gear. He makes a few other people's gear that I know. Yeah, he makes my gear. Neutral Designs, who's also a friend of mine. He actually made my logo, my big AC logo, and he also designed my gear. Uh, so I have to give it to Neutral Designs as well, because if his designs wasn't that good, my gear wouldn't look as good as it does now.
So in closing, like, do you have any shows that you're going to be doing soon that you want to talk about before we go?
Oh yes, sir. So basically, my entire April's booked up. I got one CW on the. Let me make sure I'm getting the date correct. Sorry, a little unprepared. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
The 13th, April 13th, and then that following week I will be at Pay Your Dues on April 19th. I will be in VCW on April 20th, and I will be at MCW in Joppa on April 21st, and then that following Saturday, the 27th, I'll be at MCW in Ridgely.
Awesome. If you have any merch, where can my fans find it?
Just DM me. Just DM me on Instagram. Big_AC_pro. Just DM me. I'll send it to you. Or if you ever happen to come to a show, I'll hold it for you. Just give me your Cash App. You might get your merch.
Give me the like Big. You say, give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Oh, wait. I know the words. Go ahead. Do it again. Do it again.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
I'm a bad man. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. I'm a bad. Okay.
that not just give us a copyright strike out of nowhere. Like,
because it was that damn good. That's why.
Yeah,
People,
they're like,
it
oh
was
yeah,
that damn good.
that's boom. Like
Me and Joe sounded exactly like Biggie Smalls.
Yeah,
now.
our voices like merged together, and it's just like YouTube's just like, yeah, just put the triangle there. He's gonna find that
Like,
one.
no way they put that audio in. That's no, y'all, no. That
imagine just like that little line. They're like, Joe's at it again with his talking about music.
UMG.
No. All right. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. I really, really appreciate it. Everybody that came in to hang out, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm Joe Panther III.
Big AC.
And we will catch you in the next one.